Today I want to talk about the power of communication. Such an important tool. It's as important to our businesses, to our families, to our lives as a sword is to the warrior, or the modern day equivalent thereof. And I can't think of a better meditation on mastery. It's Gratitude Month at Black Belt Schools International and at KMMA, and so therefore I want to start by saying how grateful I am to the person who just called me, and we had a crucial conversation on some stuff we needed to. Obviously, he will remain unnamed, but I just want to let him know that I appreciate the fact. You know, he had the candor and the commitment to call and say, hey, I got these concerns. There's these things we got to work through. And so since we are both focused on results and on accomplishing the mission, what we did was we worked together to figure out how that's gonna look like. But the point of the story is that does not happen without awesome communication. I can tell you that I have been involved in some of the greatest organizations in the world, to include the United States Army, the 82nd Airborne Division in the United States Army, and you know, I could go on and on about what an awesome organization that is. And you know what? I consider KMMA here to be an awesome organization. In any organization, though, it's true in the Army, it's true in church, it's true in school, it's true in families, it's true in businesses, it's true in a dojo. Communication is always the most challenging thing, and it's the most challenging thing in so many ways. You would think that as far as just communication, meaning passage of a message, that should be easier than ever, because there's so many different ways to communicate through email and phone and social media, and so many different ways to communicate. Yet, one of the challenges, even right here in the dojo, that happens on a regular basis is we'll say something again and again and again and again and find out the student still doesn't know. Now, of course, we know that ties to the other thing we're working on this month, which is focus, and it's because there's so many voices saying so many things over so many channels and so many directions that it's really, really hard to decipher what's important. It's hard to get a message out. Another barrier to communication that's deeper than that one is sometimes the most important communications of all are the ones that are difficult to have. And we make the mistake often of wanting to avoid the conflict and therefore not communicating. The reality of the situation is that, again, if we know each other's hearts, if we've dealt somewhat of an emotional bank account, and we know that we are committed to becoming better through a conversation, so that it doesn't become, you know, I'm definitely not talking about critical, because there's a whole lot of that kind of communication out there in the world, and that's useless. But when it is somebody that brings something of value to help somebody else of value get what they want to get in life, then this is sharpening the sword. This is what we want. Communication is the most important thing. So the challenge for the day, so that I don't let this get too long, is think about a crucial conversation. Crucial conversation meaning one that's really important, overdue, and going to make your life and or the other person's life better by getting it done. One that has to happen or things are going to get worse. Think what that crucial conversation is that you've been putting off, and have it.